GoodBye high creatinine. 3 fruits seniors must have and 3 you should never touch. Have you been told your creatinine levels are too high? And now you're scared, confused, or overwhelmed? You're not alone. High creatinine is a serious red flag that your kidneys are under stress, and what you eat could be either helping you heal or quietly making things worse. In this video, we're diving into 3 powerful fruits seniors absolutely must eat to protect their kidneys, and 3 dangerous ones you should never touch, no matter how healthy they seem. Some of these might shock you. One fruit you probably eat every morning could actually be silently damaging your kidneys. Every bit of information you'll hear today has been carefully researched and fact-checked by qualified health researchers, so you can trust that you're getting accurate, reliable advice, not myths or guesswork. And stick with me to the end, because I'll be sharing one surprising fruit swapping tip that can instantly lower your potassium load while still satisfying your cravings. It's simple, it's natural, and it could make a real difference for your kidney health starting today. Let's get into it. Number 1. Apples. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you truly appreciated how powerful a simple apple can be? Not just as a snack, but as a natural kidney supporter. If you're dealing with high creatinine levels, apples should absolutely be part of your daily life. And here's why. Apples are incredibly gentle on your kidneys. They're low in potassium, which is a big deal for anyone with kidney concerns. You see, when your kidneys are struggling, managing potassium becomes tricky. Too much of it can cause heart rhythm issues and muscle cramps. But apples, they give you all the fiber, antioxidants, and goodness without overloading your system. Now let's talk about pectin, a type of soluble fiber found in apples. This isn't just fiber for digestion. No, pectin actually helps remove toxins from the blood. That means less work for your kidneys. It binds to cholesterol and waste products, helping your body flush them out more efficiently. It's like giving your kidneys a supportive hand every single day. But that's not all. Apples are anti-inflammatory. Their rich supply of flavonoids and vitamin C helps reduce internal inflammation, a common problem in chronic kidney disease. And the less inflamed your body is, the less damage your kidneys have to deal with. The best part? Apples are easy. You don't need to juice them or cook up some complicated recipe. Just wash and eat. Simple, delicious, healing. So if you're over 50 or 60 and trying to protect those kidneys, it's not just a fruit. It's your natural, sweet little ally in the fight for better kidney health. Number 2. Blueberries. Now let's talk about a tiny fruit that packs a mighty punch. Blueberries. These little blue gems aren't just tasty. They're one of the best gifts nature can offer your kidneys, especially if you're battling high creatinine levels. So here's the deal. Your kidneys are constantly filtering out waste and toxins. But when they're under stress or starting to slow down, that waste builds up, including creatinine. Blueberries help protect those overworked kidneys because they're loaded with antioxidants, particularly anthocyanins, the pigments that give them their rich blue color. Now I want you to think of anthocyanins like microscopic firefighters. They rush into your body, putting out the inflammation that damages your kidneys. Inflammation is one of the biggest threats when creatinine levels are high. They're also low in sodium, low in phosphorus, and low in potassium, which makes them a kidney-friendly snack across the board. And if you've been told to cut back on fruits because of potassium concerns, blueberries are a safe, smart choice. You can enjoy a full handful without stressing your kidneys out. What I love most is how versatile they are. Add them to oatmeal, sprinkle them on a salad, blend them into a smoothie, or just eat them straight. No peeling, no prepping. Just rinse and enjoy. And there's something comforting about knowing that every time you eat them, you're nourishing your kidneys, gently supporting their function without overburdening them. So if you're looking to lower your creatinine naturally and safely, Blueberries deserve a permanent spot on your plate. They're sweet, satisfying, and silently fighting for your kidney health. One bite at a time. Number 3. Red grapes. Now let's take a moment to appreciate red grapes, not just as a snack, but as one of the most powerful fruits you can eat for your kidneys. If you're dealing with high creatinine, these little red jewels should absolutely be part of your healing journey. You see, red grapes are more than just sweet and juicy. They're packed with something called resveratrol. And no, that's not just some fancy word. Resveratrol is a powerhouse antioxidant that helps reduce inflammation, improve blood flow, and protect the delicate blood vessels inside your kidneys. When your kidneys are struggling, the last thing they need is more inflammation and pressure. Red grapes help dial that down naturally. Here's another thing. Red grapes are high in water content. That means they help you stay hydrated, which is super important when you're trying to flush out excess creatinine from your system. Keeps your kidneys functioning more smoothly, like oil for an engine. And red grapes do it in a delicious, refreshing way. But wait, there's more. These grapes also contain natural plant compounds called flavonoids. They act like tiny protectors, guarding your kidneys from oxidative stress. That's the kind of damage caused by too many toxins in your blood. And since your kidneys filter that blood, every bit of protection matters. And let's not forget, they're low in potassium and phosphorus, which makes them especially safe for people with kidney problems. No worries about overwhelming your system or triggering complications. So here's what I recommend. Keep a bowl of red grapes in your fridge. Reach for them when you want a snack, or toss them into a salad for a pop of sweetness. They're easy, they're natural, and they're fighting for your kidney health one bite at a time. Red grapes aren't just food. They're medicine in disguise. 3 fruits seniors should never touch with high creatinine. All right, now that we've talked about the fruits that help your kidneys heal, it's just as important, maybe even more important, to talk about the ones you should stay far away from. Because some fruits, while healthy for others, can actually be harmful when your kidneys are under stress. So let's switch gears and look at the 3 fruits seniors should never touch if they're dealing with high creatinine. These might surprise you, but avoiding them could make a big difference in protecting your kidney function. Number 1, bananas. Now I know what you're thinking. Wait, bananas? Aren't they healthy? And yes, they are, for most people. But if you're a senior dealing with high creatinine or any kind of kidney trouble, bananas can quietly become a problem you don't see coming. Here's why. Bananas are incredibly high in potassium. And while potassium is an essential mineral, great for muscles and nerves, it becomes a real issue when your kidneys aren't functioning at full strength. Because guess what? Your kidneys are responsible for filtering out excess potassium. But when creatinine is high, that usually means your kidneys are under strain and can't get rid of that extra potassium fast enough. Now imagine this. You eat a banana in the morning, maybe add one to a smoothie later, and your potassium levels quietly start creeping up. Before you know it, you could be facing symptoms like irregular heartbeat, muscle weakness, or even dangerous complications like hyperkalemia, just from something as simple as a banana. It's sneaky, isn't it? Because bananas feel so safe. They're soft, sweet, easy to digest. That's what makes them especially tricky for seniors who are trying to eat better but don't realize their kidneys can't handle that much potassium anymore. Now, I'm not saying bananas are the enemy. They're amazing for athletes and people with healthy kidneys. But if you're watching your creatinine, you need to be extra careful. There are other fruits, like apples, blueberries, and red grapes, that give you the flavor and nutrition without the potassium overload. So don't feel like you're missing out. You're just making a smarter, more kidney-friendly choice. So yes, bananas may be a classic go-to, but when it comes to kidney health, it's time to gently let them go. Your kidneys will thank you. Number 2. Oranges. Now here's one that surprises almost everyone. Oranges. I know, they seem so innocent, right? They're bright, refreshing, packed with vitamin C. They're even the first thing many people reach for when trying to be healthy. But if you have high creatinine or any form of kidney impairment, oranges can do more harm than good. Let's break it down. Oranges are very high in potassium, just like bananas. And for someone with healthy kidneys, that's usually fine. But when your kidneys are struggling, they can't filter potassium out of the blood the way they should. The result? Potassium starts to build up, and that's where the danger begins. Too much potassium can cause muscle fatigue, numbness, irregular heartbeat, and in severe cases, it can even become life-threatening. One medium orange contains about 240 milligrams of potassium, and a single cup of orange juice can shoot that number up to over 470 milligrams. That's a massive load for weakened kidneys to handle. And here's another thing. Orange juice is often consumed in large quantities, especially with breakfast. You might think you're doing your body a favor, but you could be flooding your system with way too much potassium without even realizing it. Now, this doesn't mean you have to give up citrus altogether. There are safer, kidney-friendly options like apples, grapes, or even a splash of lemon in water. These give you that fresh, fruity kick without putting your kidneys under stress. So yes, oranges are delicious. They've got their place, but not on your plate if you're dealing with high creatinine. You're making smart, healing choices now. And letting go of oranges is just one small step toward protecting those hard-working kidneys. Keep going. You're doing the right thing. Number 3. Cantaloupe, melon. Now let's talk about one fruit that catches a lot of people off guard. Cantaloupe, also known simply as melon. It's juicy, refreshing, and especially tempting on a hot day. But if you're a senior with high creatinine levels, this is one fruit you really need to be cautious about. Cantaloupe might look harmless, even healthy, sitting there in a fruit salad. But here's the deal. It's actually very high in potassium. In fact, just 1 cup of cantaloupe can contain nearly 430 milligrams of potassium. That's almost as much as a banana or a glass of orange juice. And if your kidneys are already struggling to filter potassium, this can be dangerous. See, when potassium builds up in your blood and your kidneys can't remove it properly, it can affect your heart, your nerves, and your muscles. We're talking about symptoms like irregular heartbeat, fatigue, muscle cramps, and in some cases, even heart complications. So while cantaloupe feels light and refreshing, it can quietly add pressure to kidneys that are already overworked. Another concern is how easy it is to eat a lot of it. You don't stop at just one slice, right? It's juicy and hydrating, and that makes it easy to overdo without realizing how much potassium you've just consumed. And if you're combining it with other high-potassium fruits in a smoothie or fruit bowl, the numbers add up fast. Now, that doesn't mean you have to give up fruit altogether. Not at all. It just means you need to choose smarter options. Think apples, blueberries, red grapes, fruits that are not only lower in potassium but also offer powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory benefits for your kidneys. So yes, cantaloupe is sweet and satisfying, but when your kidneys are calling for help, it's best to say no. You're not missing out. You're making a loving, informed choice to protect your health. That's something to be proud of. Summary. So here's what we've learned. Not all fruits are created equal when it comes to your kidneys. Apples, blueberries, and red grapes, they're your allies. Gentle, healing, and loaded with antioxidants that support lower creatinine and better kidney function. But on the other side, bananas, oranges, and cantaloupe, as healthy as they may seem, they're high in potassium and can quietly overload your kidneys, especially if you already have reduced function. Choosing the right fruits isn't just a diet decision, it's a lifeline for your kidneys. You have the power to protect your health with every bite you take. And the best part? It doesn't require expensive supplements or complicated plans. Just smart, simple swaps that your body and your kidneys will thank you for. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with someone you care about who might be struggling with kidney health. And don't forget to drop a comment below. What fruit surprised you the most today? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Stay strong, stay informed, and remember, healing starts with knowledge. You're not alone on this journey. We're here with you every step of the way.